everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I thought I would film a baby best buys. So this is things that we have bought and have enjoyed using since having Sophie in June. I've wrote everything down on here so I could tell you prices of what they are now, and it will be roughly what we paid anyway. So the first thing is my V pillow. It's not a pregnancy pillow, it's just your bog standard V pillow. I got that from BJ's for £10, and I got the cases just off of Amazon for a couple of pound each. They're not very expensive at all. I actually got that when I was pregnant with Ava, and I've not been able to get rid of it since. I love sleeping, like, I have a certain way I sleep with it, and I still use it now even though I've had Sophie, but I've used it through all 3 pregnancies and I still use it now. So that's had way more than its money's worth out of that. The next thing is our Sophie's bottles. So we went with Mam bottles this time. With Ava and Olivia we used the Tommy Tippy bottles, and you just get 6 of those for £10. These ones are a bit more expensive. You get 2 bottles for £12, and I got mine from Asda. I've just sterilised that, but the reason I wanted these this time is because none of my children have had colic, so it wasn't for the reason in case you had colic, but it was for the fact that I like the fact that you can screw the bottom off and the top, so you can completely take it all apart and really get in there and give it a good wash. They're so easy to use as well. You just put, like with sterilising, you just put 20 mils of water in the bottom, I think it is, then put the teat on and then put the lid on top of here and just stick it in the microwave. So easy, and I think it's meant to be better for energy saving, because I have got an electric steriliser downstairs for my Tommy Tippy bottles. Now Olivia's 2.5, her stuff doesn't need sterilising, but she likes a bottle of milk at bed still, so I do still sterilise her bottles, because I put the dummies in there to sterilise, so the bottles may as well stay in there and get sterilised too. Yeah, love those. I actually had a mum ask me, that's following me on Instagram, what I thought of these. Now, I think bottles are quite personal choice and what you like using and what suits your baby, aren't they? But for us, these have worked really, really well for Sophie. Can I hear her crying? Oh, sorry if you can hear her crying. She's downstairs with Daddy. The next thing is the trusty camera. These are actually, can be used as baby monitors or security cameras around your house. We got this off of Amazon. Now, with Ava, we didn't actually use a baby monitor. I just didn't feel I needed one. Anyway, when we had Olivia, Martin really wanted to get a monitor this time round, and we had a Motorola one, but the battery would always die on it. Like, it was meant to be like, you could have it plugged in, like the monitor bit, or you could take it off the lead and have it wireless, but it would lose battery all the time. So when we had Sophie, oh, she's really going for it down there. When we had Sophie, we wanted a double one. So we wanted a camera that could be on Sophie and a camera that we could put in the girls' bedroom to keep an eye on them. This is really, really good. Now, you only buy the camera, so this was $36.99 for 2 cameras. So really, really good price. It's actually on a deal on Amazon at the minute for, what did I write down? $29.59. So you don't get a monitor with it, you just download an app on your phone, and that's your monitor. Your phone is your monitor. The quality of the picture is so clear as well. It's really, really good, and you can obviously hear them through your phone, like watching them, but you can speak back through as well to them, so your voice comes through the camera. Actually, when I was in hospital being induced with Sophie, my mum and Martin were here because mum was looking after the kids when Martin got the call to come to hospital. But because I hate leaving my girls, he put the camera in the front room so I could just keep like clicking on the app and checking in on the girls and watch them playing. So it was really good. So I'd really recommend this. I can't praise this camera enough, actually. So good. Anyway, that's enough on that. Next thing I have got is my baby carrier. Now, this is, I've only just, so I've got this one. What is it? The Ergo Baby 360 baby carrier. And I've also got the newborn insert. So, all together, if you buy that brand new, with the insert and the carrier, it's £144.90p. Now, I got mine second-hand off of Facebook, and the girl I bought it off of actually used to be our neighbour. And I think for all of that, I think I paid £50. Anyway, I tried Sophie in it with the baby insert when she was smaller, and she didn't like it. So I haven't used the carrier until the other day. If you watch my Instagram stories, you'll see me like prancing about, excuse me, with her on me. So comfy. With Ava, I had one of those like wraparound ones, you know, like the stretchy material. Did not get on with that at all. It killed my back. I felt like she was not supported at all. I felt like she was hanging off of me. It didn't feel like she was nice and high and tight to my body. That carrier down there, I put on. Now she's bigger, she doesn't need the insert. I put that on. Wow, it's so comfy. I suffer, my back gets sore, especially down the bottom. No pressure on my back at all. She felt so comfy and snug in there, and she was really happy. It was nice because she was nice and close to me. The only thing is, she got a bit ratty after a while because we were making each other hot. But yeah, I got a bargain with that, I think. So that's another one of my best buys. I'll definitely be using that a lot more now I've like discovered that she's happy in there, and that it's comfortable to wear. I reckon Martin would even wear that as well. Next thing is the bunny. This is by Wisp Bear. It's going to be backwards, isn't it? But so this is a white noise bunny. My mum actually bought this for Sophie. This was £49.99. I don't know if it will play because it actually needs the batteries replacing. Oh, it kicks in after a while. There we go. So yeah, I love the look of this. She used this, we used to put the white noise on quite a lot when she was newborn. I just haven't bothered replacing the batteries in it, so she goes without it. But I love anything bunnies for my girls. All of my girls have got, oh, she's crying again. All of my girls have got bunnies that they absolutely love. They've gone all tatty because they've loved them so much. And I thought this would be a nice one for Sophie. But it looks lovely, doesn't it? I love her big floppy ears. I love like the spots and the pattern. I just think it's lovely. So yeah, it did really work. When we used to put the white noise on, it did work for her. It would send her off to sleep. But now she will just, I don't want to jinx this by saying it out loud, but she will just self-soothe and go to sleep herself. Next thing is our baby nest, which is this. It's like the sleepy head. Don't know if you can see that. It's like the sleepy head. Let's just chuck that back there. But this, I got, the Sleepyhead is so expensive, I think, and it's a bit controversial, isn't it, whether to let baby sleep in it or not. So for us, so what did I pay for that? So I paid $29.99 for that, down from $38.99. And I'm not sure how to say the brand. It's Lajlo. It's an Instagram shop. Does it say Lalo maybe? I'm not sure. I love the pattern on that. It's so pretty. Again, it's something that I don't let Sophie sleep in it, because you hear people say, oh, they shouldn't sleep in it for whatever reasons, and I can't go to bed letting her sleep in that, knowing that it could possibly lead to cot death or something. So for us, it's just something she'll nap in the day, supervised. So that's that one. Next thing I can't show you is my pram. This time we went for the Ickle Bubba Stomp V3, and that was £499, and that came with, it was the whole travel system, so it came with the car seat, came with the Isofix base, really reasonably priced, and I love it. It's so light to push, really lovely. The car seat can click on the top if you're just like quickly nipping into the shop, so you can't be bothered to set the whole pram up. So yeah, lovely and light to push. I just got the black one with the tan handle. I love the tan contrast. I think it looks really smart. So yeah, love that. It came with a changing bag, which I do use. Not my favourite, but a changing bag's a changing bag. She'll have a backpack at some point, like the other girl, so that's fine. I'm not going to buy a new changing bag when it's just for temporary use. We're nearly there now. Oh, this is one of my favourite things, and that is next to me there. So that is not the normal next to me. We got the Tutti Bambini Cozy. I just preferred the look of that one to the other next to me. I can't remember what the brand is of the actual next to me. We actually bought that when we had Olivia, and that was around £220, but at the minute it's £199 from Tutti Bambini, the actual website. We actually bought ours from Mothercare when that was still open. We'd gone shopping for baby bits when we was pregnant with Livy, and I saw that and I loved it. It's grey, but almost like that, like a brushed grey or a mild grey. It's so good. Like the lining at the top, you can zip it all out, put it in the wash, so if they've been sick on it or whatever, you can strip it all out, clean it. Really good. With Ava, we had her in a Moses basket, and she was outgrown that by 9 weeks, so she went in her cot from then. I didn't want to do that with Livy, so we went for the next to me. I love the fact that you can have the side down, so it feels like you're kind of co-sleeping, doesn't it? We did have to end up putting the side up eventually with Olivia, because she was starting to be able to pull herself up, and when she was starting to pull herself up, that's when we got her out of there and put her in her cot, because it just wasn't worth the risk her toppling over the top, because it's not that deep. So yeah, absolutely love that. That is my favourite purchase I've bought. Well worth the money. It's got a shelf underneath, so under there I keep like spare nappies, wipes, muzzies. It's really good. Love that. And the last thing to do with sleeping are these sleeping bags. This is just one that she's using at the minute. So pretty as well. And you can get them from supermarkets. That one was £12 from Morrison's. I love sleeping bags because, especially during the winter, in the summer they'll have a blanket on. But because I don't mind if they kick the blanket off in the summer, because obviously it's a lot hotter, but in the winter I like them to be in sleeping bags, because I know that they're not going to kick it off and they're going to get cold. So that is all of my best buys that I wanted to share with you. I hope you enjoyed my video. If you did, please give us a thumbs up, like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video.